right? And then if I do end up getting drunk, it's like, excuse me, it's like I get really friendly.
Which is insane because you're already like very outgoing. Like you'll talk to a fucking wall.
Yeah. That probably has happened multiple times
like,
when I'm
why
drunk.
are you like?
Just
how
me
are
at the wall.
There's like no limit to like you in general. Like number one, you don't have any limits, but number two is like you just keep going.
There is limits. Bree has plenty of stories of when I've been too drunk and I ended up underneath her van once.
Underneath the what?
Underneath her van.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember you told me about that.
But anyways, yes, we'll save that story for another time. Yes, we could talk about how we met. We met 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
Because of a job.
Honestly, COVID has really fucked up with like my time perception, which says a lot because I already don't have a good time perception.
It feels like, especially 2020, like March 2020 to like July 2020 felt like 2 years.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's whenever me and Bree
we were
like,
just talking about that too. Like I thought you guys had known each other for way longer, and I thought you and I had known each other for longer because I didn't realize it's only been 2 years.
Yeah.
I was like, it feels like an eternity.
It feels fucking long.
And
the entire time, the reason that this came together was because every single time we would go out. First of all, when we would go out back then, you hardly went out.
Get into like arguments at work.
Yes. We were already getting arguments
like,
at work.
all the fucking time, and that's when people are like, are you guys together?
Yes, and are you guys like, dating?
Are you guys, you guys are together. Stop lying to us. I was like, I'm not fucking lying to you, bitch. Like, what the fuck? He just pissed me off.
Yeah, we would piss each other off.
You think I'm fucking him? No.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. And then we started going out.
Yeah.
Like, going out and getting a drink, which never ended up.
Do you remember the first time we went out?
No.
We went to Carousel. You don't remember that?
That's right.
You do.
And I called you out.
There was there was another group. It was only like 3 other people.
Yeah, it was like a Sunday or something, or Wednesday or something.
It was a Sunday, yeah. Or something like that. And we went after work, and we had already, like we would hang out at work, and like on Sundays we were like 2 of the only like people that were there anyway. Yeah. And so, like, we would talk all the time at work. And then we went, I was like, yeah, sure, let's go out. Because before that, I was like, I don't want to get too close to him. I feel like he's going to hit on me. And I don't want to do that. I think I had a boyfriend at the time. Did I have a boyfriend?
Yes, you did have a boyfriend.
I did have a boyfriend.
You did have a boyfriend.
That's another story.
That's a whole other thing. We'll get to that eventually.
Eventually. Maybe in the 2nd season. Anyway. And I was like, sure. Like, I think this is platonic enough that it's safe for me to go have a drink. And we went out. And we went to Miss Carousel. There was no one there. Mm-hmm. And you were like, I'm going to ask you a question. And I was like, yeah, go for it. And you were like, but you have to like be honest. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be an intense question, but like, I just have to know. And I was like, what the fuck are you about to ask me? Like, is he about to ask me about my daddy issues? Close. You were like, why are you so defensive all the time? That was so fucked up.
And you were so like caught off guard. And
I was so defensive about it. Like I was like, "Fuck you! Why would you fucking ask me that?"
I was sipping my gin and tonic, and I was just looking at that, and you were like, "What? What do you mean? I'm not defensive."
Why
I'm
the
like,
fuck would you ask me that?
I was like, look at her being defensive about not being defensive.
And for some reason, I told you.
Yeah.
I like explained it in great detail. I don't know why.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And then we never talked about it. Well, not never, but we didn't bring that back up for quite a while.
I don't feel like that's true, but
I don't think we brought it. I mean, I don't remember the details specifically, but I don't think I brought it up. I think I then was like, all right, I'll tell you stuff about me. And then
but that was like a couple of times after. I don't know why I was so like, I don't know. There's something like going on with you. Like you're doing some like brujeria shit. Cause I was so like willing to just be like, here are my traumas, and like this is why, and like be honest, and like I don't do that with anyone. Like that has never been a thing. Even Brenda, like I live with that bitch. We work together. Like I will literally go to the grave with her, and like I've never been that honest, like right off the bat. And then I was like, what the fuck is this man doing? I don't like that. But
it was great.
Then we became besties.
I know. Then I corrupted your soul apparently when you said that I taught you how to be drunk. I taught you how to be an alcoholic.
Well, technically, I said that at Pastry Wars, I learned how to be an alcoholic, which I guess it could be credited to you a little bit.
What a fucking
But honestly, like, it's not like it was going to take a lot. You know what I mean? Given the history.
Yeah. And there was some times where you were struggling. You were struggling at Pastry Wars or at Bad News upstairs. Yeah, there was one time.
One time. But you love to talk about it.
I do. I really like that moment. It was a great moment.
One of them, like that was terrible.
You were like, never again.
Literally.
Never again. And then again. And then we did it again.
Well, it only happened like 2 more times. Maybe once. I don't really like being that drunk. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? I like being drunk because I like how it feels. Yeah. So when I get too drunk, I'm like, this isn't fun. I feel like shit. And I especially don't like throwing up. Like I will avoid it at all costs.
Yes, you mentioned that.
And so that time when I could not avoid it, like I was trying to, I was in that bathroom for so fucking long.
It was a long time. I think I smoked like 3 cigarettes.
Literally, I was in there for like 30 minutes, maybe more. And I was trying so fucking hard to get together. Like more than I've ever tried in my life. And it was not working, man. And I just kept throwing up. I remember that was like the first time that I had ever been that drunk. Like I've been drunk before, but again, like I would never go to that point. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go pee, you know? And that usually helps too. Like if I go pee or, you know, whatever.
Get yourself together, try to orient the world back.
Yeah, leave out those toxins, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was in the stall in the toilet. And I remember I was like looking at the door. I was like staring at the door, and then everything started like turning. Everything started like turning and like dando vueltas, and I was like, oh no, what did you do, bitch? I was like, this can't be happening right now. I remember being like, this isn't happening right now. This can't be real. Like, this cannot be my truth right now. And it just kept spinning so fucking bad. And so I was like, okay, I just need to sit down. And I sit down on the stall. Like I'm kind of like kneeling down and I'm like breathing and I'm like, it's okay. This is fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like we can come back from this. We will bounce back from this. It's fine.
You have no choice. Just ominous optimism.
And I was like, am I going to throw up? I'm not going to throw up. Like, it's fine. You're not going to throw up. You don't need to throw up. You're okay. Like, it's just, you got a little bit too drunk and it's fine. Also, I have been drinking. That was Valentine's Day weekend. I'm never going to forget this.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, I remember that because it was Valentine's Day 2020. It was right after I had gone through that breakup. And I was living
Maybe that's why I kept buying more alcohol because I was like, yo, we're going through a hard time together.
Whoa, 100%. And I was still living like in my college apartment with my other 2 roommates. It was Brenda and then our other 2 roommates. Mm-hmm. And my other roommate was also going through a breakup, I think. And so we were like, we are going to be drunk. We made it like our goal to be drunk all of Valentine's Day weekend because it was on a Friday. Friday, there are no classes. So we were drunk like Thursday through Sunday. And, like, I think she gave up on, like, Saturday. Sunday, I was still rallying. I was like, it's one more fucking day. I have to finish it.
Enter Juan.
And, like, I was drunk. Like, actually drunk. Like, the entire fucking weekend. Sunday, I don't know what I had done, like, earlier in the day. But then I met up with you, and I didn't really eat. And so, already, my body had only been running on, like, tequila and vodka. I didn't eat that day. And then we went and, like, we drank. Like, we were drinking, too.
Yeah, we went for it.
Bitch. When I was in that fucking bathroom stall, I was like, I reverted to Catholicism again. I was like, hello, my old friend.
Here we are. I'm
again.
sorry that I abandoned you when I needed you the most.
But I'm asking for your help now. If you are real, I love to say that to God. If he does exist, I love to be like, listen, if you are real, this is your fucking time to shine.
This is your moment.
You have to prove yourself, and I'm giving you the opportunity to.
Like, don't be a Regina George. Help me the fuck out.
Dead ass. And it didn't work out, and I threw up so much. And I remember texting you, being like, we have to leave.
And I remember you came out, and I was finishing my cigarette, and you were like,
let's go.
No, you were. I specifically said, "Are you done? Because you're not throwing up in my car."
Yeah, no. Well, that was the thing too. I was like, I don't know if I can get up. Like, I was in that bathroom for so fucking long, and I was like, I don't know if I can get up. And I kept trying, and then I was like, nope, back to the fucking floor. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm good. I just have to make it. I have to make it to the car. Like, I need to make it to the car, please. And I came out and I was like, I don't know if I can make it to the car. I was
driving so slow. I was like, yo, I'm not. Because some of the only times that I've ever thrown up whenever I've drank too much is when I get in a car. Because the people just make turns and shit. And everything
I'm
looks
not going to lie. I remember that car ride and it was tough.
It was, even though I was like being extremely careful. I was like, yo, I need to like, because we can't do this.
No.
Like, I'm okay with you throwing up
anywhere else.
Everywhere. But not my car. Not in my car.
I didn't want to throw up in your car. I was like, that can't happen because the shame that I would feel. And I already carry so much shame just at all times. I was like, we cannot add this to that little bank account. That can't happen. And I didn't.
That shame when you're drinking is real. And that is exactly why I
when
ended
I'm
up
not
sleeping
drinking.
in the closet.
Yeah, like, Breeze ended up in my closet, like passed out on the floor.
I remember that. You told me that too. You were like, I was looking for her.
Like, I wake up and I'm like, I guess she went home.
I can't believe I fucking put mezcal in this shit.
And then I go, with sweet tea as the weirdest thing.
It's disgusting. It's awful.
So